Hi, I'm Jim Bellacera with Dan Janal. Dan Janal's got a business that is global in scope and helps from small, medium to large business owners through PR work, and he's one of the top known PR specialists in the industry. So Dan, we need to kind of be global in the way we relate to the audience, because our audience is small and medium as well as large businesses. So kind of give us a little insight on what you do.
Great. We help experts get publicity. We help brands stand out. So if you're a mommy blogger and you're trying to get new business and people come to you and say, well, why should we advertise on your site? Why should we sponsor your site, your blog? You might say, well, we do this, that, and the other thing. And everyone else says, we do that too. Well, wouldn't it be great if you were written up in major magazines and newspapers and media? That way you have the implied endorsement of those big brands that can then help you. Plus, if you get written up in those places, you'll get more visitors, more traffic, higher search engine rankings, and a lot more visibility for your blog.
At the end of the day, perception is reality, right? And that's what you're doing is you're creating that perception up front so that they can really create that name for themselves and that brand for themselves.
Exactly, but it's more than just the perception. We're actually giving like hard, tangible things that are results. For instance, you could write a press release, or we could write a press release for you, and post it so that it does appear on anywhere between 50 and 70 different high-profile media sites with large page ranks, so you get links back to your websites, your blogs, your product pages, whatever, your anchor text that really takes people to a certain page, to your squeeze pages, as a matter of fact, if you want to go that far. And they'll be in media sites that everyone has heard of, with large page ranks, with large readerships, so you're getting seen by lots of people, and even more importantly, you're getting seen by Google, and you're rated higher by Google, because we all know that Google loves links, but did you know that Google doesn't treat all links the same? Like a link from the New York Times or Forbes magazine is worth a heck of a lot more than a link from my site. So if you can get your press release printed on 50 to 70 major media websites, your search engine rankings will go up through the roof.
You know, I have to ask you this because I noticed every time that I've been talking to you today, you're passionate about this.
Well, you know, I've been doing PR for 30 years. I used to be a daily newspaper reporter. You know, when I was a kid, I thought I was going to write the great American novel, so I became a reporter. And it turns out that you don't get a lot of great stories as a reporter. I thought it'd be really interesting. It was really, really boring. So I went into PR, and I did some of the initial PR for America Online and other early computers and stuff, and I wrote one of the first books about marketing on the internet, and I did a lot of PR for people. But you know, when you do PR, you really can't guarantee results. But now I found that thanks to the web, thanks to this new way that media properties are treating press releases, I can actually guarantee results. And that's something I could never do when I was doing publicity back in the old days with the traditional media. When you write a press release and send it out through me, I can virtually guarantee that it will appear on 50 to 70 business websites because they want content. Used to be when I was a reporter, we'd throw out press releases. Now reporters and magazines and web properties want those press releases because they want more content, just like you want more content, because Google will rate them higher. So Forbes wants to be rated higher than Fortune. CNBC.com wants to be rated higher than FoxBusiness.com, and it never ends. So they will print any and every press release that we send them.
That's amazing. Dan, I want to thank you for taking the time to talk to me today.
Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure.